Taurus, this week, the Seven of Cups influences your love life. So for some of you, there's a sense of confusion about something. Maybe your relationship lacks focus, or there's some indecision with regard to a relationship. Maybe you're having to make a difficult choice and you don't know, what to choose. You could be overwhelmed by your emotions. And maybe your intuition is kicking in about a relationship. There could be areas where you're being impractical, or you're perceiving something in the wrong way. You're thinking something is different than what it is. And so you may just be wasting a lot of energy with regard to your relationship. So there could be a feeling that something is fading away, that the relationship may be dissipating. The energy of it is just, a little bit lackluster this week. You also have the card playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So for some of you, you're doing some daydreaming, some wishful thinking. You're longing for something, perhaps some fantasy, or you're idealizing someone or something. There's a lot of romanticism connected to your relationship. And perhaps it's important for you to, you're longing for some playtime with your partner. For others of you, maybe you're involved in something escapist, maybe some mind-altering substance as a boost to your relationship. For others of you, this is about things have gotten out of hand. Priorities are, overtake. There's some confusion about what the priorities are and where energy is being placed. And so it may be necessary to rearrange your agenda or your partner so that you can have more time with one another, so that you can recapture the playfulness in your relationship. Schedule a date night. Now, in the negative, again, there's some delusions. Maybe you are deceiving yourself, or there's some deception in your relationship. It could be that there's some kind of temptation in the offing that brings about some distress, or somebody misinterprets events, and that results in some jealousy, or perhaps some unfulfilled wishes, or some empty promises. Again, especially if somebody is scheduling their time poorly. So there may be a lost opportunity. But in the positive, somebody may try again. So, hopefully you'll get some clarity this week. Now, you're going to be reevaluating your relationship. And by the end of that, either you over or underestimated someone or the circumstance, for better or for worse. If you are scattering your energy, if you simply rearrange your schedule, and maybe it's important that you prioritize by putting your partner first, or that's what you want with your partner. If you actively try to arrange your schedule in the best way, you may find yourself with more free time in order to play with your partner. So you can turn something losing into something winning. If not, somebody's going to have to make some apologies. Now, you could also be, again, overwhelmed by your emotions, or trying to present, this illusion about your relationship. You're presenting it as better than what it is, or a circumstance, and not really dealing with the truth of it. So the longer you deny an issue that you need to confront, the harder it's going to be for you to focus and to be lighthearted with your partner. So you may have some conflicts that need to be resolved, and there's some confusion about them. And until it is resolved, you could be dealing with some anger and resentment. And these disputes may end up where somebody disappears. They walk out of the door, or, there's a spotlight on somebody's insecurity or the need to make some changes. So in the positive, you are being more social. You've got a lot of options available to you, or perhaps your partner does, and that maybe that's a source of distress. If not, you're finding that you are more socially adaptable. You're more versatile, and people want you in the mix. And so you're having to choose perhaps between multiple partners. But you will need to choose carefully, because everything that is, attractive on the surface, once you pull that veneer back, it may not be so pretty. However, you could be feeling very confident. Maybe you're riding high, you're feeling a lot of success, and you're getting a lot of recognition from your partner. Or there's some sense of confusion, again, some insecurity, some jealousy, where you need to appreciate yourself and love yourself more. Now, for some of you, there's going to be an issue because you scheduled 2 dates on the same day without realizing it. Or there's something that you have heard, or something that you've seen or said or done, and now it's raising a flag. It's raising some questions or some doubts that need to be addressed. And there's a surprise factor in your situation this week. Maybe some unexpected news. Maybe it's someone from the past or some unexpected encounter. Or maybe the need to open yourself up to new possibilities. Something is going to come up for review with an element of uncertainty or confusion this week.